Shen Yue's birthday has always been a moment of joy for her fans, but this year, everything feels different. Whispers have been spreading online, and anticipation is building like never before. According to close insiders, Shen Yue is planning a birthday celebration on a level the world has never seen, an event so dazzling that it could bring together the biggest names in the entertainment industry. From glittering chandeliers to private orchestras, from international cuisine to secret star-studded performances, the celebration is being crafted with nothing less than a royal standard in mind. But while every detail seems extravagant, one question lingers like a shadow, one silence that fans cannot ignore. Will Dylan Wang be there? The plans, sources reveal, have been kept under the tightest lock. The location remains undisclosed, hidden even from many within her inner circle. Only a select few know where the grand night will take place, and even they are sworn to secrecy. Rumors swirl of luxury hotels, hidden islands, or private estates that could host such an unforgettable night, but Shen Yue herself has refused to confirm anything. Instead, she has chosen to keep her fans guessing, feeding the mystery with every passing day. Yet, behind all the glamour and secrecy, lies the twist that has everyone talking. Despite the long history, the shared past, and the painful chapters that once defined them, Dylan Wang is not on the confirmed guest list. Shen Yue, in an unexpected move, has left it to her fans to decide. In a message that has already gone viral, Shen Yue asked her fans directly, should Dylan Wang be invited to her birthday celebration? Should the man who once brought her both joy and heartbreak stand among the crowd of well-wishers as she turns another year older? The internet exploded with responses. Some fans begged her to invite him, claiming that birthdays are about forgiveness, about letting go of the past, about starting fresh. Others were more protective, warning her not to let old wounds reopen on a night that should belong entirely to her happiness. The tension has grown so intense that even celebrities have begun to take sides. Bai Lu was reportedly seen liking comments that encouraged Shen Yue to move forward without Dylan. Wang Yiba, always calm and collected, was caught on camera shaking his head when asked about the situation, though he offered no words. Xiao Zhan, ever the gentleman, smiled softly when pressed and only said, the decision should be hers, but fans will always want what makes her heart lighter. The mystery deepens with every passing hour. Will Dylan Wang remain absent from the glittering night, or will fans push so hard that Shen Yue changes her mind and extends the invitation no one expected? The thought of him walking into the grand hall, standing among the very people who once stood frozen by their tangled history, is enough to send shivers down the spines of fans worldwide. As the date draws closer, speculation continues to rise. The night is set to be one of the most unforgettable in Shen Yue's life, but the question of Dylan's presence looms larger than the chandeliers, the fireworks, or even the list of top celebrities expected to attend. And in her own words, Shen Yue left the world with one last message, soft yet powerful. This year is about a new beginning. But beginnings are never complete without deciding what must be left behind. Should Dylan be part of this moment, or should this chapter remain closed forever? I leave that decision to you. The world waits. The fans debate. The birthday that should be about joy has now become one of the most anticipated, controversial, and emotional events of the year. The days passed quickly, and the closer Shen Yue's birthday came, the louder the world grew. Social media was no longer calm. Every post she made, even if it was just a picture of the sky or a short caption about her day, was flooded with one question. Will Dylan Wang be there? Fans from every corner of the world began to argue, as if they were protecting their own sister. Some cried out in desperation, saying this was the moment for peace and forgiveness. Others were firm, saying she should guard her happiness and not let old memories destroy what could be a night of pure joy. Hashtags like Invite Dylan and No More Drama began trending worldwide. The debate had become bigger than Shen Yue herself. Shen Yue saw all of it. Insiders say that she spent nights scrolling through the comments, reading line after line of fans pouring out their hearts. Some wrote paragraphs begging her to let Dylan attend, saying that closure is sometimes more important than pride. Others reminded her of the pain she endured in the past, warning her not to fall into the same cycle again. Her heart was torn between two worlds, forgiveness and protection, love and fear, past and future. Behind the scenes, the preparations for the birthday grew even larger. Massive floral arrangements were being shipped in. Specially designed gowns from international fashion houses were delivered to her team. A stage was being built, though no one knew where because the location was still the best-kept secret in the industry. Even the celebrities who had been invited were told only to keep a certain day free, and that their drivers would be given the exact address just hours before the event. But as everything came together, one person's silence was deafening. Dylan Wang himself. He did not post anything, he did not comment, he did not react. And that silence only fueled the storm. Fans began to wonder if he was avoiding the spotlight, waiting for her decision, or secretly preparing to appear no matter what she chose. Then came the night that shook the internet. Just 3 days before her birthday, Shen Yue went live. Her face glowed softly under the light, but her eyes carried something heavier, something restless. She thanked her fans for their love, their passion, their loyalty. Then she asked the question once more. Should Dylan Wang be there? The comments exploded, scrolling faster than anyone could read. Fans begged, pleaded, argued, and confessed. Some said they dreamed of seeing Dylan walk in, that his presence would make the night unforgettable. Others wrote that this was her night and hers alone, and no shadow of the past should darken it. And then something unexpected happened. While Shen Yue was still alive, a comment appeared that caught everyone's attention. It was short but powerful. It said, "If I come, I will come only to celebrate you, not to take from you." The comment was signed Dylan. The live nearly crashed from the flood of reactions. Shen Yue froze for a moment, her lips parting as if she could not believe it. The world watched her in real time, waiting to see what she would say, but she did not respond immediately. Instead, tears shimmered in her eyes, though she quickly blinked them away and smiled gently at the camera. She ended the live by saying, "I will think about it." The internet erupted. Was it really Dylan, or was it just someone pretending to be him? No one knew for sure, but the possibility alone was enough to send the fan base into chaos. Headlines around the world screamed about Dylan's alleged comment. Entertainment blogs wrote theories, some claiming he was already preparing a surprise for her birthday. Meanwhile, other celebrities began to get involved in ways no one expected. Bai Lu posted a picture of fireworks with the caption, "Sometimes the past burns brighter than the future." Fans immediately connected it to Shen Yue's situation. Wang Yiba, who had stayed silent for days, posted a cryptic line on his feed, "Some nights are not about the guests, but about the one who stands in the center." Xiao Zhan, with his calm voice, was asked directly during an interview, and he replied only with a knowing smile, saying, "Everyone deserves joy on their birthday, no matter who is around them." The tension was unbearable. Rumors spread that Dylan had already spoken to Shen Yue privately, though no proof surfaced. Some claimed he had been spotted near a luxury hotel where her birthday might be held. Others swore they saw him leaving a designer boutique late at night, carrying a wrapped box. When Shen Yue finally made her last announcement before the big night, the world held its breath. Her message was simple, but filled with fire. She said, "This year, I will not announce the names on the guest list. I will not tell you who will be standing beside me, who will be clapping when the candles blow out, or who will whisper their wishes in my ear. You will see it when it happens. Until then, I want you to remember, this is not about one person. This is about all of you who gave me love." The mystery deepened. No one knew whether Dylan would show up or not. The fanbase split even further, with watch parties being organized globally just to catch a glimpse of her birthday reveal. And as the final hours before the celebration arrived, one thing was clear. Shen Yue's birthday was no longer just a private celebration. It had become a global spectacle, an event carrying the weight of forgiveness, heartbreak, loyalty, and love. It was no longer just about a party. It was about whether Dylan Wang would walk into that hall, face Shen Yue again in front of the world, and leave Joseph Zheng, Wang Yiba, Bai Lu, and even Xiao Zhan speechless. The world waited. And Shen Yue, dressed in silence and mystery, carried the power of a single decision that could change everything. Thank you for celebrating this special day with us. And don't forget, birthdays are not just about candles and cake. They're about the moments that stay in our hearts forever. Stay tuned for more unforgettable memories. And if you enjoyed this, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, keep smiling and keep shining.